You okay? Good morning, Mom. How was your night? I hope you had a good night. I just got up. What is today? Today's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, and I didn't just get up. I think I just said I just got up. I did not just get up. I just got up from the table. I already got breakfast. Jeremy's been out the door for a little bit. I've been in there working on yesterday's video, getting it done, and I gotta my alarm went off telling me it's time to get up, so I gotta come in here and get a shower. Today's another day that don't really have anything special planned. Just gotta go work home, work home, work home. That's all we do. I had said told myself last night that I was going to go figure out what I wanted to make for dinner tonight so that I have it already. And I never did do it. So I was sitting in there thinking, I'm going to have to figure out something for today. I have a couple of things on my menu. I've got a menu that I sat down and did last week for this week. You okay? Artie's coughing. What's the matter? Are you okay? Okay. Come here. You say good morning? You say good morning? What's the matter with you? Why'd you coughing? Okay, go play. Anyway, so I gotta figure out something today for dinner. I don't even have any ideas right now. I made some chicken cutlets, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I made extras and put them in the freezer, so I could get those out and make something with that. I don't know, I might do that. That may be pretty quick. So anyway, I've got to figure out that. Otherwise, I'm just going to go to work. Today is first day of training, so I'm so hoping that today goes much faster. We'll see. Our office is so quiet. I mean, it's like going into a library. It just drives me nuts. I mean, every now and then, different people, there's, 20 or so people in one great big room. It's just cubicles. So you would think that it would be kind of loud, but it's not. It is so quiet. And so every time I talk, I feel like I'm just screaming. And I don't know how interactive this training is going to be because it's all done online. So we all just call in and do a Teams meeting. And I don't know how interactive it's going to be. So I told my boss yesterday they have a separate training room. And I told my boss yesterday, I said, well, I'm going to try it at my desk. And I would prefer to be there because I have multiple screens so I can open up 2 or 3 things at a time. And I would prefer that. But I just don't know how comfortable I'm going to be talking if I have to do a lot of talking in the room with everybody, because it's just, I don't know, it's just weird to me. But I know it's my hang up. It's not anybody else. It's my hang up. I just feel like I'm yelling whenever I'm just talking. So, and I've always been told that I have a very high voice. I remember one lady one time when I was working at Albertsons, and this is years ago, and I was just talking, just asking, she's ordering. I mean, I worked in the deli, so, it's not like I could just whisper or anything like that, but I was just talking. And I remember her leaning over the counter and she said, could you just, not yell at me? And I'm like, I wasn't, but I guess I can start. Anyway, I've been told that several times. There was a lady, whenever I was volunteering at the schools one time, that told me that I had I forgot how she worded it. Not anxious. It wasn't an anxious voice. It was excited. She told me that I got very excited. And I've thought about that several times over the years, thinking, I was just talking. Maybe I'm animated when I'm talking. I don't know. But no. I do know that when I'm upset, my pitch gets higher and I talk faster. But anyway, I've always been told, several times through my life, I've been told that I talk loudly. This is just my voice. I don't know. Anyway, so it has bothered me, and being in this library type office, I feel like I'm just yelling whenever I'm just talking. So anyway, so we will see how that goes. And I may be moving to the training room if I feel more comfortable in there, because it'll just be me in there, so I can close the door and I guess I could just yell away and nobody would know. So, but I got that to do and come home and make dinner. And I suppose that's it. I don't guess there's going to be anything special. I did confirm with Jeremy, the guy is just coming over to do a little bit of yard work. He's going to pick up some tree limbs and stuff that had fallen. And that's it. That's it. So he'll be here Thursday. He'll be here tomorrow to do the chicken pen. So hopefully, well, the pen will be ready tomorrow, but I doubt that I'm going to be able to put my chickens in it until this weekend, only because I need to get I'm going to make a chicken tunnel from the back of the pen they're in now over to that tunnel, wherever, or to that pen, wherever we end up setting it. And that way they can run back and forth between them. And I'm going to build the tunnel. I don't think Jeremy asked him to do that. I don't think he did. But when we moved the pen that they're in now, when we moved it, when Jeremy was maneuvering around, we did it with the tractor. And when he went to pick it up, he ran the forks through the back of it in one spot. And so we just patched it back there. And so I'm just going to use that hole that's already there. I'm going to cut it out a little bit more to attach the tunnel to. And I've just got some extra chicken wire and stuff out there to make the tunnel part for them to go over to the other side. And anyway, so I'm not going to have time to do that until this weekend. Jeremy may work on it on Friday when he's off, but I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know. No. Yeah, he'll maybe on Friday. I don't remember if he had anything to do on Friday. He has to go have another surgery on his eye, and that is on the 1st, I think. He's got an appointment, and then he's got the surgery, and now I may be getting the dates mixed up, and I'm real worried about him because I can't go. He's going by himself, and they're only doing one eye. It's a quick, they call it a surgery, but it is a super quick. The whole thing is like 5 minutes. It takes him longer to go in and get set up and everything. And there's no anesthesia or anything like that. But he's determined that he's going to drive himself home. But I am going to let Keely know, because he'll be right there by her. So I am going to let her know to say, hey, if he calls and is having problems, can you go pick him up? Because I am not allowed to miss a day of training, or I fail the training and I have to restart it. And it could take another month or two before I can get into another class, which means I would be sitting for another month and not doing anything. So we didn't know about this, because when they set me up for the training and everything, they asked, did I have anything going on? Is there anything planned? Anything that I'm not going to be here because I cannot miss a day? And we didn't have anything planned. And they just made this decision to do this surgery last week or maybe week before last. I can't remember. It hadn't been that long. So I have no choice. I have to be there. So, but I just don't like the idea. I don't like the idea of him being there just in case he's not feeling good, or in case they decide they're going to dilate both eyes just because. I don't know. Anyway, so we got that going, and I was going to say, is that this week, but it's not. That would be next week. So that's the only thing I think we have coming up that's out of the ordinary. Otherwise, it's just the usual everyday stuff. So anyway, I've got to quit talking. I need to take a shower right quick and get ready for work. All right, I got me a shower. I got in there and decided I did not want to wash my hair, so it's going to be a messy bun day. I didn't have time. I'm running late. But I got in there in the closet and was putting on different things. And yeah, I have definitely got to lose some weight. There's some things in there that I haven't worn in a while. And I can't wear them. I've just gained too much weight to wear them. And so I got to do something. It's just going to keep getting worse if I don't do something about it. And then I pulled this out and well, I think about it every time I put on something like this where my arms show, something sleeveless. Years ago, somebody told me I was wearing something that was sleeveless, you know, and I wasn't even at my heaviest then. And they said something about I really shouldn't wear anything like that because my arms looked bad. My arms were too fat to... They didn't say it like that, but basically that my arms looked bad and I didn't need to do it. So I went years without wearing something sleeveless. It really bothered me. And I went years without it. And I don't know, one time, it's been several years ago that I finally just decided, I live in Texas. I mean, it gets 100+ degrees. It's just hot. I'm going to wear something sleeveless. If you don't like the way my arms look, then you're just going to have to look away. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But it bothered me for years. And I went years without wearing it. I didn't wear anything sleeveless. And I can remember going shopping and there were things that I liked, but I'm like, I can't buy that. I can't wear that because my arms would show. So okay, I was just thinking. I wanted to put my hair up because I was being lazy and didn't want to wash it this morning. But I have to wear a headset at work. And it's one of those that goes over one ear and then it's just got the little plastic piece that comes over here. And I told Jeremy the other day, I said, it was a guy, it was a man that designed that. It was not a woman that had any kind of hairstyle. There's no way that a woman designed that. Anyway, every time I put it on, it works its way into the hair. And so when I have my hair up, it works its way in there. And whenever I take it off, like to go to the break, if I have to go to the bathroom, get up and get a drink, anything like that, it pulls hair every time. So I'll bet you that by the time you see this in the evening, my hair is down or it's all stringy because that stupid thing has pulled hair out. I don't know who came up with that design, but they need to be fired. I'm just saying. It's just a plastic piece, and it's the same thing. I'm the same way with like sunglasses because I keep them. I put them on my head like this all the time, and so I like them like this where it's just a solid plastic. I don't like those that have the separate nose pieces that are metal. I don't like that because it gets hung in my hair, and there's always hair stuck on them. It pulls hair out. It pulls my hair. You know, if I've got it styled in any way at all, it looks terrible. Anyway, my little rant for the day. Another one. Like I don't have enough of those, right? This shows it's like but it has no color. I guess I should read it. It does just say it's a shimmer lip gloss. But, okay, I am ready for work. I'm going to go to work. And I will see you back probably this evening. I keep saying that because I know I'm not going to have a chance to film at lunch. So I will see you back this evening. I love you. Hey, Mama. I am back home and I got to get something together for dinner. I think I'm going to, well, I don't think, I'm going to make a pizza for dinner. I was going to do some chicken, but I don't feel like it now. It's too much trouble, and I'm being lazy tonight. I don't want to do anything, and I need to use up I need to get those pizzas out of here anyway. So we talked about going and getting a pizza, and I thought, man, I've got pizza in here, and I'm determined to not eat out. Even though I ate out at lunch, I was running late, and I didn't have anything ready here at the house for lunch. I bought some lunch meat at the store yesterday, and then got in here this morning, and it's all ham. I don't know what I just picked up the wrong thing. So I didn't have anything to eat here. So I ran through and got a burger at lunch to do something fast. So so now I'm sitting here trying to come up with stuff for dinner, which is fine. I'm gonna make that pizza. I'm gonna go grab it right quick. Okay, I got me my pizza, just a cheese pizza, and I haven't tried these. These are the ones from Sam's, and they look like they've got a thin crust. Both of us prefer the thin crust pizzas, so I'm glad that that's what that is. But I wanted to show you. So this is that. What do you call it? Turkey Canadian bacon. And see, it's that Godshall's brand, the same one that, you know, y'all get that bacon there, where you get the bacon at H-E-B. So if they don't carry that over there, maybe it's something y'all can ask and see if H-E-B will get some for y'all. So it's really good. I like it, and it comes in this, or at least at Sam's, I get it this way. It's actually 2 packages. Hang on, let me cut it in half. See, it's 2, if I can get it open. It's 2 packages, and each side has 10 little slices of ham. Anyway, it's really good. So that's what I'm going to use. I think I'm going to do bacon and the Canadian bacon. So two kinds of bacon. And I was thinking about even some ground beef and do like what do they call as a meat pizza. I was thinking about doing that. I have some olives. I'm going to put some olives on there, and I have those onions and bell peppers and stuff. I'm not sure what I want to put on it. I may not put the hamburger meat. I may just do the bacon and Canadian bacon. I may just do that. Let me go grab the bacon. So I was just talking to Jeremy, and he said, he was asking if I wanted to go get a pizza instead of me making one. And I was so tempted because I just don't feel like doing it. And I did not do dishes last night, and I did not do dishes this morning. So I have a cabinet full of dishes that I've got to get done. And I haven't wiped off the stove, and I still have breakfast stuff out from this morning. We had oatmeal this morning and some bacon. And everything is still out here. And I was so tempted to just say, yes, let's just go get us something and not even mess with dirtying up the kitchen. Anyway, so he was telling me, he said, well, I think tonight, so he gets, I don't know where he goes to get them. I haven't really paid any attention to where he goes to get them, but they'll send out everything that's going on in town. And he said, he told me the other day that somewhere, one of the little places here in town, they're playing The Sound of Music. And that's like my favorite movie. I love that movie. Anyway, and so he said, well, I think that they're doing The Sound of Music somewhere tonight. And I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. I'd like to do it. And then I'm like, that is a 3-hour movie. Neither one of us would be able, and they're not going to start until 7, 8 o'clock, something like that. Neither one of us would make it till the end of the movie. Anyway, so I got on there and I said, where did you find that? So I can go look it up. He said, well, I'll send it to you. So I went in and found the message where he sent it to me, and it says they're doing beers and bad movies tonight at 7. And I thought, who's calling that a bad movie? I know there's a lot of people that don't like it, but I love it. Anyway, that wasn't it. I don't know what the bad movie is going to be tonight. They're not doing The Sound of Music until later in the week. I don't remember when. I'm getting the puppies snacks. Anyway, I thought that was funny. At first I thought they were calling The Sound of Music the bad movie. It didn't list what the bad movie was that they're doing with the beer tonight, but anyway, we decided we'd stay home anyway. I didn't want to spend the money, so we're not. So today went good. Today was my first day of training. It went relatively good until this afternoon. Just kind of going through. Today was really just kind of like an introduction thing, so nothing just real heavy or anything today. And went to lunch, and then I got back from lunch, and we're just getting started in the second, they call them modules. So in the second module, where they're really walking you through how to get into the system and stuff like that. And our entire building lost internet. So I'm just sitting there like, I don't know what to do. It took us a while. We finally found one person that was able to send a message on her phone to let them know that I don't know what's going on. So I'm hoping that I'm not behind everybody, because I missed 2 hours. It was still off when I left work. So I'm hoping that I'm not too far behind. So I have to be at work at 8, but training doesn't start until 9. And so they do that hour in between, from 8 to 9 for tutoring if you need it. So I'm planning on getting up there a few minutes early in the morning and just letting them know if it's back on. Hopefully it's back on. And tell them, hey, I'm here and available if there's somebody there that can do the tutoring and stuff, and maybe at least get me caught up to what they were doing. It was still very introductory, so I'm hoping that maybe if I have a good 30, 45 minutes with them in the morning, especially since it's one-on-one, that maybe, and I read through all the stuff that they sent. They had already sent the email with a lot of the references and stuff like that. And I had the module, so I could read the module to see what all they were doing. So I'm hoping between that and then them being able to walk me through it, if they're able to in the morning, that it'll catch me up to where everybody else is. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So we'll find out about that tomorrow. I did bring my stuff home so that in the event it's still down tomorrow, hopefully, maybe possibly, I could do it from home. It's one of the requirements for the class. As long as we're in the class, I am required to bring my laptop home every night. In the event that, there's weather or something like that and the office is closed, then I would be required to work from home, as long as I was safe at home. So, I guess that's a possibility but surely it will be back up tomorrow. But I don't know. I don't know why it's out. I know that there were several businesses that went down. So I'm assuming that there was a wreck or somebody cut a line, something. I don't really know. But anyway, so that's all that happened today at work. Nothing else. Nothing crazy. I went and checked on Goldie again. She's still doing fine. Nothing. That's it. I mean, nothing else is going on. So it's going to be a pretty easy night. I'm going to, like I said, just put this pizza together, clean up the kitchen a little bit, and we're just going to kind of take it easy this evening. So I guess I'll talk to you here in a little bit before I go to bed and see if I can think of anything. Oh, hang on. Wait. Before I finish that thought, I did have something. So you remember yesterday when I opened that package thinking that my daughter bought me a nightgown, which I still think is so funny. But I mean, it was funny because I mean, the whole time I'm just thinking, did I tell her that? I don't remember telling her that, but I must have told her that I was looking at one and wanting to get it. No, this is what she got me. This. Let me get something to open it. I already know what it is because she told me. Because when I talked to her yesterday afternoon, I said, so which is it? Is it a slip or a nightgown? Because I was looking at both. And she goes, neither. Anyway, I had to put that in my cart, but I don't remember doing it. And day before yesterday, I got a dress in the mail. And it was all in the same cart. So I had to have, I went in and ordered, what was it? I ordered something that Jeremy and I had talked about. And he said, yeah, go in and put one in the cart and let's get it ordered. And now I don't remember what that was. So the other stuff must have been in my cart and I thought I took it out. No, I didn't. So this is what Keely got me. I don't know if you can even tell what that is. It is a stand for my phone. While I'm doing videos. It's like a little tripod. Not even close to a so this is what it'll look like. It folds out into a little tripod. It folds out into a little tripod for me to put my phone on. Okay, I couldn't figure it out. There you go. So it opens up there, and then your phone attaches there, and then this will raise and lower to make it taller or higher. That's a really nice one. So thank you, Keely, for this gift. I really appreciate it. That's going to come in handy. I'm going to have to sit and play with it and charge it and everything because it has a little button on here for you to take a picture with. That's pretty cool. Anyway, this is what she sent me. All right, I will talk to you sometime this evening whenever we settle down for the night, and if I think of anything else, I'll come back. All right. Hey, Mom. I just wanted to get on and tell you good night, mainly. We ate our dinner. I made pizza, and it was really good. And got just enough left over for each of us to have some for lunch tomorrow. And that's it. We've watched a little bit of TV, and we are both falling asleep. So we're calling it an early night. It is 8:43, and we're done. So I hope you had a really good day. I love you. I miss you. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.